Hey there, you're listening to You Still Going On About That with Rob Israel and Joseph K. You can find us anywhere you could download podcasts. You could also find us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at YSGOAT. Thanks for listening. I'm Rob Israel.
I'm Joseph K.
And you still going on about
that?
All right, Joseph. It is the first week of August of the year 10,036.
Right.
The year
yes.
2525.
The year of our Emperor Lord God Dune.
In the year 2525.
Such a great show.
Oh man, all three chicks.
Well, Gina Torres was one of them, and she went on to have like a nice career.
And she married to Lawrence Fishburne.
I don't know, but I know she got hooked
one
up.
Of them, the black lady of the three.
Right.
She had a great career. She was in a bunch of stuff.
She was
on Firefly.
And she was on Angel.
She was on Angel, which probably got her the role in Firefly.
Probably.
And then, yeah, that's right. She was like one of the villains.
Yes.
She was like a god or something. And then I knew her. I was like, hey, it's that one from 25. And then I think she might have been on Hannibal.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. I know she's had a nice career.
On Hannibal? I don't know. It doesn't. She's had a pretty extensive career. She's popped up in a lot of things, and she's him. And but I don't know any other people having a career after that show. No, that one woman, the blonde, not the one who gets frozen, the one with the long hair.
Yeah,
he was on that horrible So in the early 2000s, after X-Men came out, it was weird. They put out this mutant show.
Okay.
It really wasn't X-Men at all. It was just like the same story of X-Men, but it wasn't called X-Men. It was like a weird, because like Fox owned the rights to movies, and I don't know if Marvel produced it for a TV show. It was called like Mutant something. And I'll look it up right now because
I'm actually in her IMDb right now. She was in that show First Wave, which I liked. That was on Sci-Fi a while back. She got her start on.
Well, you're talking about that's Lawrence Fishburne's wife.
No, I'm talking about Victoria Pratt.
Oh, her. Okay, yeah, that's
who you're talking about. Is Victoria Pratt?
Yeah, she was on Mutant X. That was the show. It was a weird show because it was it was X-Men, but it wasn't at all X-Men.
Yep.
Hey, what else has she been in? I don't feel like I've ever seen her in anything else.
Well, in 2006, she was in Kraken Tentacles of the Deep. She played Nicole.
Nice. That's it. That's solid. That's a solid movie.
She has not had a great career.
It looks like she's done a lot of I don't know. I think she's probably a Canadian actress. She's been a lot. No, I mean, listen, I wouldn't call it anything great. She's been working. She was on Hawaii Five-0 years ago. I mean, she has a long line of credit. She's still she has something from 2024, a Christmas movie. But it'll never be as good as Cleopatra 25.
I'll tell you, if she got royalties for my Cleopatra 25 fanfic, she would be set for life. Well, Jennifer,
you can if she can get paid in your wads of filled socks,
in my
a billionaire.
I remember when I used to watch that show, and I thought Jennifer Skye, the woman who played Cleopatra, I thought she was so pretty. And she left that show. I think she did a few other things. She was on an episode of Buffy too. She was on like one of the
Charmed.
But she retired, and she's like a newspaper columnist in Miami now, or was like a few years ago.
She just had a small part.
Yeah.
I mean, she hasn't worked. She hasn't acted since like 2010.
Yeah. And I want to say now she writes a newspaper column. It's not Miami. It's like somewhere around Miami.
It's an interesting face.
Yeah. I mean, like now it's weird. Like I look at like I used to have like I would think like certain looks were real pretty, and like some of them age well, some of them don't. But
the egg lady from Pink Flamingos, people back then said she was really hot. Right. And by today's standards, I'm like, I'm not sure about that. Maybe it's like maybe what it is. You ever heard of sapiosexual? It's like when you're attracted to it's not like a physical. You're attracted to like their mind. So when you see the egg lady from Pink Flamingos, you're like, I get it. I totally get it.
I feel the same. Like
she knows how to do it.
Right. I think Red from Fraggle Rock was kind of like that.
Oh,
where like
yeah. Fucking what's her face? The hippie chick with the
Moki.
Moki. Yeah, yeah. Do you know that she was a prototype of Lisa Kudrow's character in Friends? You do realize that, right?
No, but I could totally see that.
The cast of Friends, the person who created Friends stole all the personality types
from Fraggle Rock.
From Fraggle Rock, that's right.
Who's Boober?
Chandler. or it could be Joey.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, actually. Now I think Wimbley's definitely Joey.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Chandler's Boober.
Right.
I'm gonna say that Gobo.
Gobo, yeah.
I think it's a dance. Some days he's David Schwimmer, some days he's Chandler, some days he's, but Boober.
Right.
No, Gobo. No, Mowgli. What the fuck? Gobo? Is he like the main one? Uncle Charlie Matt's nephew?
Gobo, yeah, was the main one.
And then when it was the kid who wore like the yellow one who wore the Hawaiian shirt?
That was Boober.
Oh, no, Boober was the blue one. Boober did the laundry.
Boober was the blue
Boober was the miserable one. He did the laundry.
Wembley was the yellow one.
That's right. We just said it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And then like Red is totally Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, yeah. I could see that.
Was there another girl? Trashy was definitely Monica.
Okay, I'm looking at them right now. You had Gobo was the lead.
Yeah, yeah.
And Boober was the blue one.
Yep. And Wimbley was the yellow one.
Yep. And Moki was the hippie one.
Yep.
And Red.
Totally a Lisa Kudrow character.
Yeah. I forgot. I remember Convincing John. He was like the weird religious zealot. Like
what?
Convincing John. Do you remember him?
No, what the fuck was that? That was on Fraggle Rock?
Yeah. Yeah. Look up Convincing John.
I remember the Trashy.
Imagine like if
those creatures would be like, Trash is me. And the Trashy had tits. It was fucking weird. I didn't like that at all.
Convincing John was like an evil Fraggle that is like a religious preacher or something.
I do not remember that. That must have been one episode. You are clearly more into the lore of Fraggle Rock than I am.
You just don't appreciate the Fraggles on the level I do.
There was a guy, I swear I told you this before, but you remember the king and the queen, the giants, and then there was like the son, Junior? There was a guy in my neighborhood, not far from my house, that we would hang out as a kid, and he looked just like him. I'd see him on there, and I'd be like, it's John. It's John. He's the neighbor. He's also on Fraggle Rock. I think I told him that. I think he killed himself.
It's a fucking Gorg.
His mom kind of looked like the mom too.
Yeah.
The dad didn't look like the king though. No, I was disappointed in that one. I like my continuity to be correct or something.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
I like my fiction and reality.
Right.
You know? Yeah. So you know what? I know what we're gonna say. So we're kind of doing things a little differently this week.
Yes.
We don't have like a lot of movies and media that we talked about, so we're just gonna dance around the subject. So real quick, I'll just go through it. We're gonna talk about the Texas Dems fighting back finally against the Decepticon Republican Party. The Autobot Democrats are finally fighting back against the Decepticons, so that's cool. Yep. Pritzker and Newsome both are running. Pritzker getting heavily involved with the whole basically the Republican fucking what's his face Hot Wheels shit ghoul fucking that guy, what's his name, Greg Abbott, fuck that guy. I'm so glad he's not my governor. That guy sucks ass. He's the most, I still think he's like one of the most evil people. He makes Trump look like Trump is just like an entertainer. I still don't believe like he's a not. But
I know what you mean.
Abbott's just pure evil. They're trying to play this game where they basically just fucked with the districts to the point where Democrats will never win a congressional seat. So then Pritzker got involved and Newsome got involved. Basically, Newsome said, like, we're going to do the same thing in California, and we have more seats in California.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll get into that in a minute. Yes. Phone bans. We're not talking about that. That's not really.
That was on the tentative list.
Okay, maybe just delete that so we don't.
Yeah.
Mark Maron, famous comedian, podcast, been in a lot of shows. He was great on Glow. Yeah, he was. It was a good show.
Yeah, yeah.
They fucking canceled it after like I think 3 seasons. It's like, and he's finally, he's always been political. Like, I knew who he was for years. I think I saw him like do a perform like back when I was like 20 at a club in New York.
Okay,
The only
yeah.
thing I remember about that show was this guy that I went to high school with, and he went with us, and he was smoking a cigarette, and his cigarette was just like directly in the line of my fucking nasal passages the entire night, and it was.
Oh, jeez.
I should have said, "Move your fucking cigarette, asshole." I should have said that, but I didn't, and that's why I have stage 26,
Right.
coma, whatever. That's not funny. But Mark Maron. So I've seen this guy for years. He was on Air America for years, and he's always been progressive. He's kind of tried to like not get too. He has some interesting takes on why he didn't want to get too political anymore. We'll go into it, but he's going after Joe Rogan and all these like shit heel, fascist, bootlicking, garbage comedians that are now trying to get away with like saying, "Hey, we didn't vote for Trump." It's like you fucking okay. And then For All Mankind, Star City, you said
Yeah.
that they're working on them. That's on Apple's show. Alien Earth is a show on it's
I
about
think it's Paramount.
Alf. Alf's coming back.
Right. And
Big
he's pissed.
frog form. Alf is back and he is pissed. He's like, he wants to teach Gen Z a thing or two.
Yeah.
He has two big weird teeth. Right? What did you say? He has like 4 teeth.
Four, has 4 teeth.
Yeah.
Gordon Shumway was a dentist on Melmac because if
That's so funny. I love that his name's Gordon Shumway. That's
yeah.
that he has a real name. I like the cartoon actually a lot. It was on Melmac, and he was him with his friends, and he wore a Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah.
Because that's what people do. They wear Hawaiian
Yeah.
shirts. They're either flaming homosexuals or big fat party dudes, as Homer said in that episode with John.
Right.
Like,
I think Alf may be even funnier now than it was back then. Like it may be the rare show that like
I can't
aged.
be. No, I do not need to watch that show. I guarantee you watch a full episode of that, you want to shoot yourself in the head. There is one great line from that show though that will always be one of the funniest things ever on TV.
Is it when he says Willie?
Yeah, hot Willie, get that cat out of your mouth, and then he goes, "I love to eat pussy." So that was weird, but that made it to. I was shocked it made it to air.
That's how they got it past the censors. They say
Yeah, he's like, "I love to eat pussy," and then the dad would be like, "You mean cats?" That's right, pussy. Cats.
What was the funniest line on the?
Oh, it was I think the son wants to get like an earring.
Yeah,
it was like a big deal. I remember like
I remember
my
this,
school
yeah.
would get an earring. It was like the late 80s, and a boy got one, but they only got in the left ear because if you got in the right ear, you were a flaming homosexual.
Right. Yeah. Dang. Rules are
so,
rules.
Yeah, those are the rules. And I didn't write them. I never got an earring. It wasn't that cool. But so he says, so Alf says something, and you're like, oh no, where is this going? He goes, we had a name for people like that on our planet, my planet. It's like, where's this going?
Right.
We called them pirates. Then he meant to say butt pirates, which again, how that made it to the censors is that show is edgy as fuck. You know, people yeah, when Alf screamed out Bukkake, that was weird. I didn't expect that.
Well, William S. Burroughs was a writer on the show for the first 2 seasons, which is huge.
Yeah, Alf said that line where he says, "Back in my day, the word punk was for a guy sucking dick in prison or something."
Yeah.
It was that was weird. I think that and the funny thing is, you would think the William S. Burroughs episodes would be like super contextual, but they're just filled with hack humor.
Yeah.
It's like, not really any different. He's like, even he was like, listen, I know what I'm doing here. I'm getting, they thought I was going to do something here. I'm not doing Naked Lunch here. This is Alf. We're making an Alf episode.
It's like when
that guy showed up from that skit on Key and Peele.
Yeah, it's like when Faulkner wrote wrestling movies in Hollywood. He's like, look, they ain't all going to be Grapes of Wrath. Okay, there's.
Is that a joke or
no? Faulkner really did go write Hollywood movies for a little bit. Like,
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Did he do it during the Blacklist years or
I don't remember, but that was basically the inspiration for the plot behind Barton Fink.
It's like $20 is $20, buddy.
Right.
All right. But no, we're not talking about Alf. Unfortunately, we're talking about Aliens Earth, and it's going to be out next Tuesday. It's gonna be the show about xenomorphs. The question is, will this align with the continuity of the strong continuity of that Aliens is known for?
Yes, it is an intricate puzzle box, tightly wrapped.
Yeah, sure. It'll probably be like fucking what was that show? Monarch. And I just like set up and watched the show. It was okay. The show was fine. It was a little slow here and there, but
it was slow, yeah.
But the monsters were cool that showed up. Even though I felt like it was like Land of the Lost, there's only so much they could have. So like, Land of the Lost, they would have like a dinosaur claymation.
Yep. Right.
It was like 3 seconds long. It's like, that's all we have in the budget, guys. And I was like, that's what I was here for. And I shut it off immediately after. I could give a fuck about the sleeve stacks.
Yeah.
Like,
the sleeve stacks are terrifying.
The Gumby special effects dinosaurs.
Fucking Zarn. That thing made all out of lights that sat in the swamp.
I think I know what you're talking about.
That was terrifying.
So I wonder if this is going to align, and people are going to go to the next movie or expect it to align, and it's not good at all.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure it's good. I hope it's good. It looks good. All right. Cuomo. Andrew Cuomo, famous disgraced governor of New York, who claimed that the reason why he was so touchy and feely is because he's Italian.
Yes.
If you are against him being, an SA, you clearly hate Italian people.
Right.
Right? Yeah. I mean, yeah. That's what he was basically saying. And Italian people were like, no, we don't have to do that. Right. We don't have to do that. Yeah, we give some. There's
a long history of that.
But we don't do that.
Part of Italian culture. That when Chef Boyardee, the beefaroni wasn't originally a pasta dish. That was
his dick.
Right. It was
in your mouth, in the closet of the beef.
Exactly.
The Chef Boyardee restaurant.
They called it the old beefaroni.
And then that's when the genius of Chef Boyardee. Like, this would be great. I'm glad it says it on the can how that was made. I'm like, why is it? Why this is for kids? Like, why?
Wait a minute. That's why the sauce is orange.
Oh, God.
All right, so it's
disgusting. Yeah, that realistic orange sauce. What do you use?
I'll tell you though,
they put tang in the sauce. That's why
the Chef Boyardee sauce was light years better than the
Franco-American hot fucking trash.
Yeah.
Now, we've talked about this before. Like every time I have this conversation, I do want to seek out a can of beefaroni and eat it.
It's so good. It really is.
You haven't had it in years. You don't know what it is.
No, the last time I had it was honestly probably like in the early 90s.
Did it hold up? Do you remember it?
Yeah, my first year of college, I was still eating meat and everything.
The beef that tasted like glass, I still feel it.
Oh, it's so good. I used to put stuff in like the beefaroni to make it like gourmet. The beefaroni up, but like chopped parsley on top and stuff, and like chopped parsley and stuff.
A scallion, like little.
Yeah, seriously, I do
Parmesan cheese.
Maybe put some like garlic and oil in a pan, and then they put the beefaroni on top of it. And
that's what they do in 5-star restaurants in Italy.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
They just put like one cherry. What they do is they dump it on
cherry tomato in it.
They put a little bit of confit, what the fuck, that little creme.
Yeah.
And they put a
dollop of ricotta. Yeah.
And then on the side they put like 3 pieces of like some kind of lettuce,
right,
with like 2 drops of balsamic vinaigrette.
€78 in
that Rome. It's $175 here, like you ate like, I don't know, 90 cents worth of food.
Yeah, you got back, there's like literally hundreds of cans of beefaroni.
You remember in The Bear when they were like, it was like not this season. I think it was like the second season when they're doing the thing, or maybe it was the last season. I don't know what it was. It was like they wanted like authentic Chicago pizza. So they send the guy to go get a pie, and then he brings it to the back, and the guy takes like circular of the pie, and arrange it on the plate. Like, this is so fucking fun. And who knows what they charged for that?
That was
$100.
That was in that episode Forks with Richie, the guy who played the Thing.
Yeah,
it was. Right, I think that was in like episode season 3. I think that was a great episode.
That's the one he learns how to like.
He finally becomes like, or maybe it was 2, season 2.
Did you finish 4?
Yeah.
What did you think of it?
And that was fine.
We talk about it? Did we talk
Yeah,
about
we
it?
did, because we were debating whether or not it was the conclusion of the
Like I
show.
said, if it doesn't come back, I'll be okay. I had enough
Yeah.
bear in my. I don't think I need more bear. I think I'll be okay.
I agree. I look, season one, I thought was like almost a perfect
Season one
show.
and two are
Yeah.
amazing. Season
And
three was like, this season was better than three.
right. Three was just, it was like singular episodes. It was like Buffy used to do that a lot, where they would do a season and then they'd drop a random episode at the end that was unconnected to the.
That was like one time, dude.
No, they did that like, no, because they did Sleepless, which was the dream episode, was one season.
I don't
Buffy
remember
versus
that.
Dracula was another one.
Yeah, I don't.
Restless was the one. That was like they did that 3 or 4. It was only on like 7,
Did
8
you watch
seasons.
Sandman at all?
No, I watched the first few episodes of the new season.
Okay, I'm up to date on it. I finished it.
This is
It's done. They have
yeah,
like one more chunk they're gonna do. And that's
yeah.
over.
It sucks because
You could
it's
feel
so well
like
done.
you could tell that they like just hit the gas pedal. Like they're doing like they shove like 3 or 4 seasons in one season because
it's funny because this season is I first read the Sandman in like the trade paperback graphic novels where they'd collect a run.
yeah.
Okay. And this was the one I read. It was the Kindly Ones. It was the only Sandman comic I ever read, and it was so good. And it felt like it could be a whole thing, like it could be a complete story, and then at the end, it was the end.
The last
So,
episode of this chunk of season 2 was a special, and they basically adapted Death, the High Cost of Living miniseries, the 3-issue miniseries.
oh, okay.
And I
Yeah.
thought that was cool. I'm like watching. I'm like, oh yeah, this is exactly that episode. And it's interesting. It's an interesting concept because it's like for once every 100 years, death lives a day.
Right. Yeah.
But
I
she's
remember that.
not death. She is like it's weird. She is alive that day.
Right.
Because in the end, she dies and then she talks to herself. The construct of death itself, too. It's interesting. Like she talks to herself, the character, the person who lives a day. And it's a good episode. I mean, it's if you never read it, doesn't matter. You'll still enjoy it.
Right.
And you can watch that without having to watch the rest of the series. You just have to know who the character is. Real quick though, back to okay. This season, okay, so this season of The Bear, you know the guy who's like the dessert chef?
Yes.
Is he gay or is that just his friend being stupid?
I never thought he was gay. I know
And he's like, "Oh, you're cheating on me with that muscular, handsome guy," which is funny. That guy
right.
from Guardians 3. But that dude is clearly not. I was just like, is his friend just being jealous?
I think his friend is gay, and he's not.
I was wondering. I don't know. It's like it doesn't even matter, but it's just weird.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't think he's gay either. That's the weird part. I don't know. Who cares? It's just I thought it was like I was like, wait, what's going on here?
Yeah. No, they explained that once because he's the same guy who his mother died, right? In like episode, and
he's the one who travels and works with the guy from
yeah. I don't think he's gay. I think his roommate or something is gay. Because I think he tried to ask someone out once. I think he tried to ask.
Was he trying to get with the what's her face, the main
Sydney.
girl?
Yeah. He tried to pick up Sydney once. I think. Geez, that was a while.
It doesn't matter. I just thought it was funny. I was like,
yeah.
What? I'm like, I don't remember any of this, but that's how that show works anyway.
Yeah.
I still think the worst scene in the season was I mean, it's like so annoying, but it's well done. Fucking what's her face? Plays Captain Marvel. She was you find out like she had this sort of relationship with the sister.
Right.
Their sister.
Yeah. God, why can't I remember?
They're just like arguing with each other. Like
Brie Larson. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. Okay. Cuomo Trump. Yeah, so Cuomo is refusing to back down even though he lost the fucking primary.
Yeah.
And then Trump's basically endorsing him, which is like, first of all, I'm sorry. To me, that's the fucking kiss of death. If Cuomo embraces Trump, this is a joke at this point. But I'm telling you, they're gonna fearmonger this dude so much. People I guarantee you, people will get squishy. The racism will come through.
Yeah.
Be some Jewish people that won't vote for him because they'll get tricked and say he hates Israel, which is stupid.
I don't know. I wonder because I saw that I wish I uh could remember how to like correctly say this guy's name. Um, I know that they Mamdani, I think is how it's pronounced. He gave a talk today in front of the NYPD, and it went pretty well from what I could gather. He basically
I hate
told
them because
them,
they're fucking right wing as fuck anyway.
well, he said basically like you shouldn't have to deal with mental. He basically gave a defund the police speech, but better, like in a correct way. Like
I
we're not
mean,
talking
these
about.
messaging campaigns, like defund the police is dead on arrival. You can't say that. Like, you're not going to win people over.
It was never like no one, no average person is going to ever buy that.
They're not going to
But
get it. They're not going to understand. It's like the thing. It's like
yeah,
also when they say Black Lives Matter and then saying that all lives matter is racist. Like me and you get it,
right,
but like your average person will be like, "What do you mean? Oh yeah, all lives matter." Or like, "What is it? Why is that a bad thing?" I don't
yeah,
get it.
I agree. Yeah, but he said basically there's no reason why cops should be responding to mental health calls. You
No,
shouldn't have to do
definitely.
that.
They usually don't know
And
how to react. How many fucking autistic kids get
but
killed
that's
a
the
year?
yeah, but that's the defund the speech plan, is that we're going to take some money, like if you spend 20 grand a week responding to mental health calls, we're going to take that 20 grand and give it to social workers, and now you don't got to respond to mental health calls anymore. It's like it's like taking some of the funds, but it's not. Defunding the police makes it sound like you don't want to pay them or something. I mean, and
It
that's not
just
what
sounds like
anybody's
you want
talking
to
about.
end police.
Right,
It's not. And again, I'm all for this, but just
right, yeah,
understand you're normie,
they're
average
not,
normie
yeah,
person that has no fucking clue. That's why I said what was so effectual about that South Park episode, the first episode of the season,
yeah,
with by making Trump into Saddam Hussein's character,
right,
it just will have a very different effect. You're basically just saying straight up, this dude is evil. He's bad news. He is
yeah,
like, and this will appeal to normie people, or
yeah.
it's just like it's a very generalized joke. You're not getting into policy really here. It's just like he's this disgusting human being, and they want to piss him off. I don't know. It's weird. Second episode was supposed to air tonight, and I don't know. People are saying like, "Oh, it doesn't show up on Paramount Plus till later," but I'm like, you said it was on, but I think maybe it was airing, and because you
I
said you said
don't.
the first 10 minutes in the new episode, it was delayed
Yes.
a week too. I was like, "What's going on here?"
Well, last week I tried to watch it and I couldn't find it, and I found out later that I couldn't find it because it wasn't on. I put it on today, and it went. It was on for about 10 minutes, and then I got like a navigation error, even though I was on. I believe I was on Paramount. And I looked at, you had said on Threads some people were having trouble, and I saw a bunch of people commenting similar stuff. It was on, it was not on, it was in their queue, but you couldn't play it. Anyway, I haven't seen the whole episode yet. I saw a very brief opening part of it. I hope they keep hammering.
It looks
uh
like they doubled down
yeah,
on that shit.
yes, it does. um I think I hope they keep doing it.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I mean, it's I think that is, I know it's kind of a cliche, but that is the best way to get under his skin, is to laugh at him. It drives him nuts.
Beyond, like, he is ridiculed to the point of, like, as I said, it is pure. It's like a cartoonish villain. It's
Yeah,
literally the same fucking character of Saddam Hussein in the first South Park movie where he's fucking Satan and shit. And
right.
they have a gay relationship, and now Donald Trump has a gay relationship with Satan. And this week, I guess I saw a little clip with Fantasy Island where they're clearly making fun of
Yeah.
Epstein Island. And JD Vance shows up and he's the tattoo character, but his face is like one of those chubby face memes. So it's not even actually JD Vance's real face. I love it. I said this today. No one is going to know what this motherfucker looks like in a year. They're all going to think
Right.
he's that weird, heavy, really fat, curly haired version of himself with the like chubby cheeks. Like, no one's going to remember what he looked like.
Good.
Yeah, good. Exactly. Fuck that
Fuck
guy.
that guy.
I blame Ron Howard. Idiot. Oh, I'll produce this movie.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh,
Ruined
Jesus.
fucking Solo. jacket. I don't know. He didn't
Yeah,
ruin
right.
it. Fucking Disney ruined that one. That wasn't Ron Howard's fault.
Mm.
He has his brother show up. It's all good.
Yeah, yeah.
What's his name? Ugly Howard? No, what is his name? Clint Howard? Clint Howard's great. Oh. Let's see. Texas Buffalo guy. This is a guy who a hunter, right? Or something, and
Yeah,
it fire now he's
yeah,
dead.
yeah.
Ice Cube, War of the Worlds movie that was on
Oh,
Amazon. Neither one of us watched it. And did you watch the trail at least?
I want. Well, it's funny when you are looking for things. If you leave it on the screen,
They'll
it'll
play the
start.
trailer.
Yeah, they'll
Yeah.
play the trailer and then they'll start the movie if you're not quick enough.
It's hot. From what I heard, it is absolute hot
Looks
garbage.
looks
All
terrible.
right,
It
two
look
things I'll talk about
okay.
before we get into everything. I went and saw the new Naked Gun.
Yeah, yeah,
My son's birthday. We went to it. I thought it was funny. It had some really funny moments. There's some clever gags. It acknowledges the first one. Liam Neeson's great in it. Pamela Anderson's amazing in it.
yeah. That looks good. I will go see that. I don't know if I'll see it in the theater, but I'll see
Nah,
it.
you don't have to. Like I was talking to this one guy today, the comic store guy, and the guy's like, "What should I see, Fantastic Four or Naked Gun?" I said, "Well, go see whatever you want, but like, you don't need to see Naked Gun in the theater.
Right. It's not
I
a
feel
theater
like you
movie.
do need to see. You should see Fantastic Four in the theater. It is very grand scale. It
Yes.
look, it looks amazing on a big screen. It was
Hmm.
designed to be on a large screen, like
Yeah,
a
I would agree.
big open. Yeah, did you hear like it's not doing well? That sucks.
I heard it dropped like 80%.
But it still made a bunch of money. It's just ridiculous. I guess these movies cost so much that it's like they got to clear like $1 billion. But like, I don't know. I think that sucks. People are like, oh, people are tired of superhero movies. I'm like, yeah, but like, I'm sorry, like, they had like a year of Sony putting out all these shitty Marvel movies. Your average consumer, again, does not know the fucking difference. It's like they don't know that like Madam Web or Morbius is not technically a Marvel movie.
Right. I did think that harmed it. I heard Superman just made its money back. Like any
Superman is, I will say, we both agreed, Superman's a better movie.
it is. And that's no knock on Fantastic Four.
No, but someone brought up a good point, and there is some truth to it. Someone said like they should have released Fantastic Four like the first week of November. They should not have released it so close to Superman. They said obviously the difference between Barbenheimer is
Yeah.
that these were two direct, like they were just two completely different movies, two really different genres.
It
Different.
was very funny the way they linked them. That was like part of
Well, they
the
came out the
shtick.
same day, right? I think
Same
that was
week,
the joke.
yeah.
They did. They came out the same day, and it was like it was just a funny, and it was funny to combine the two. And one's about like fucking atom bomb, one's about like a girl's doll. Like, so it's just like it was just a funny meme. But like this one,
And there was also
like
no competition between the two.
they're different, but not
Yes.
different enough that it's still the same genre. It's like it's just different flavor of chocolate. One's like milk, and the other one has like
Right, right.
bar or something. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna say Superman was brighter, more colorful,
Yep.
funnier. It needed to do more. Fantastic Four should have done more. I was talking to this one guy at the store today too. One of the guys at the comic store today I go to, and he was talking. We were talking to each other. He saw the movie, and we're saying that like that hook in the end of the movie with Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
If it was just a minute longer, and you saw Robert Downey Jr.'s face or you heard his
Yeah.
voice,
That would have
I
been a
think
lot of buzz.
so many more people would go see it. It would have made like 20 more million easily just from like word of mouth. Like, because did you see Thunderbolts ever?
No, not yet.
Wow. It has an amazing hook in the end. Like it's one of
Yeah.
the
No,
best
yeah, I
cutscenes.
know that. Yeah.
Okay, it's one of the best cutscenes in like a very long time, setting up like Doomsday and Fantastic Four. But this one, like, it's very subtle. You just see Doctor Doom. I think his voice should have said something. Like somebody guy, because he's supposed to be from their universe or something like that. And the guy that the guy saying from the story, he goes, he should have used like the line like wanting to put armor around the world. He says that like in
Oh, okay. Yeah.
game when when everybody died after, and he's like, I told you we needed to put like a suit of armor around the world, but everybody had to have their precious freedoms or something. And look at us
Right,
now.
right.
And so that's the whole thing about Tony being Doctor Doom is that like he's
Right.
Tony with no moral code or whatever, no support that tells him to stay on the focus. I don't know again how they're doing it, but they should have did some, they should have had that line or something like that. And like again, you don't even need to see like Tony Stark's face, but they should have had it where he turns his head and you see Doom's mask.
Yeah.
Could have said, "Hey, hello, Susan," or I don't know.
Right. Yeah. Like indicated that.
Galactus has been
Yeah.
spotted here because it's 4 years later. I just think it needed a little more to be a bigger hook. Like if it was more on the level, if like it really, really just like if it was just like a minute longer and it tied, I think it would like he said something because even like in the end of Avengers when they say like you see Thanos' head and he turns to the screen, he smiles.
Yeah. Yeah.
They say a line like, they invite death or something, and that's when he turns around because his character is like obsessed with death, even though they kind of changed him later on.
Right.
Um, his
Yeah.
character
I
was literally obsessed and in love with the embodiment of death. Like he would have been, if they did it correctly in the comics, like he would be hunting after like he'd be
yeah.
fawning over Aubrey Plaza's character, which could have been.
Right. Right. Yeah. I think for me and like because I liked them both. I think Superman was a better movie. I think they both it was weird. Like they both made a lot of really good decisions. Like I think all the decisions the Fantastic Four people made were real good. And I can't think of any decisions that I didn't like. But Superman made a lot of like big risk decisions.
Well, I
Like
mean, again, I just think it was
they
funnier. I don't know if
swung
it
for
was
the
like
fences.
they. I mean, James Gunn has already made a bunch of superhero movies over the years, and he's proven to do
He's
it.
he's pretty good at
Suicide
it.
Squad, I think, is not appreciated enough. I hope people
Oh
everybody
yeah.
go back and watch it because it came out at a weird time. I remember all these like douchebags were like, "Ugh, she was a bum." There's all these haters, and I also think there's a lot of hate campaign on, what's his name, Pasquale? Is that what's that? What's his name? The guy who played Reed.
Oh, Pedro Pascal. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody, there's like a huge right wing
Yeah, I
hatred
think so
campaign
too.
because he
Yeah.
has a trans sister and he's very, he might
He's
be,
outspoken. Yeah.
he's outspoken. I think he's like bi. There's a whole bunch of things.
Hmm.
They hate him. He's everything they hate,
Yeah.
the actor. And some of them claim they're sick of him. And he isn't a lot of shit. I mean, it is like bordering like Chris Pratt,
Yeah. But
but there's definitely, he is targeted and James Gunn is targeted.
yep.
And because he's been outspoken about Trump in the past, even though he doesn't say anything now, he stays out of it. But Suicide Squad was amazing, and it
That
just
was a
doesn't get the
great
love that
movie.
it gets. I mean,
Hmm.
fucking Starro in it, it's fucking insane. Like the way he walks is so funny.
Yeah.
Um, it's just like I don't think it got the credit because it came out like the problem is it came out like 21, which was like in the heart of COVID still. Like the vaccines, I don't think were even like really out yet. People
Yeah.
were not going. This was the year still where
It
Max
was
was
a little
releasing their movies the same day that
yep.
it would come out in the theater.
It was also weird because like you had I forget which one was which, but you had basically two very different movies back to back, Suicide Squad and The Suicide
Well, that
Squad.
came out 5 years before. It wasn't like it
But
was
it
directly,
was
but it doesn't matter. It's
but they were titled almost identically. I
yeah,
mean
yeah.
like
And then you had Margot Robbie in it also, who was in the other one.
yep. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't a reboot. It kind of acknowledged the first movie a little bit, even though he killed Captain Boomerang in the beginning.
Yeah.
And he ended up killing Rick Flag, like they were both in it. But it acknowledged that it existed.
Right.
Speaking of which, but we're going to everything too. King of the Hill's back.
Yeah, yeah, that looks real good.
I watched the season. It's 10 episodes. It's really good. It's interesting how like some people look older than others. Like Hank Hill, Dale, and Bill, who's kind of lumpy already, Bill.
Yeah.
They don't look like they aged at all.
Right, right.
Peggy got aged a bit. Boomhauer aged a lot. Well, the kids. Bobby Hill's
Yeah.
perfect. A 21-year-old Bobby Hill is perfect in this show. It's really fucking funny. I thought it was well done. They do a whole episode about like the whole manosphere thing.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've heard
Um,
about that.
yeah, like Hank's, his dad marries that girl that's basically Hank's age, and
Right.
and she has a son, which is like technically his brother,
Yeah.
and it goes with him to this like manosphere camp to like be a man, and it's such a good episode. And the thing I always love about that show is that like all these dipshits and morons think that he's this right wing character. He is not right wing at all. He never was. He's conservative
Yeah.
only because that's how he was raised and how he thinks things are supposed to be
Yeah.
and where he's located in the country. That's it. But he evolves, his character evolves. He's accepting of people. If he thinks something is weird, it doesn't matter because at the
Yeah.
end of the day, they live their life and he's not going to get in their way. And he's good natured.
Yep.
Like that episode of The Manosphere is like great because he just, like, all these people are like, they're being told to hate women. And like this one guy, the one who's like basically his brother, half brother, talks about the reason why he's this because this girl like wouldn't be his date him, but they're friends. They're like best friends.
Right.
Hank's like, well, you gotta accept the fact. Can't you have a friend? She's still your friend. You gotta accept that it's good to have a friend. Whoa, he does that a couple times. It's great. It's so good.
Yeah.
Bobby kills me. I like him better now actually than I did when he was like a little annoying kid.
Yeah. Yeah. I watched some old King of the Hill episodes recently, and it is maybe it's just like my perspective has changed, but like the Bobby Hill character is weird because like there were times when he was like this, very kind of cool character, it
He
was
was never
funny and
cool. He was always a
you,
dork.
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he was cool, like like you'd oh yeah, that's like funny. But then there were other times where you're like, oh, he's just kind of annoying. It's a
Yeah. Oh
weird
boy,
thing
and right.
right. Yeah, you're like,
I'm glad they kept the voice. Pamela Alden still doing the voice of Bobby.
nice.
Look, what's her face does the voice of all the adult Bart episodes.
Yeah.
So Bobby should just
Right.
sound like Bobby, and it was great. Uh, he's
That's
like a
funny.
chef. It's really funny.
Yardley Smith still does Bart. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember that story about her where she's like a huge fucking, what are those fucking things called? The alien religion? What are they called again?
Scientologist. Yeah.
Yeah, and supposedly she got in trouble because she was doing like calls in the Bart voice
Oh,
for
jeez.
Scientology.
Woof.
Don't have a Xeno, man. Cowabunga, dude. I caramba, Xeno.
God.
Gonna get you.
Yeah.
No, it's a good show. I like it. Bobby fucks too.
Yeah, I
Bobby gets
saw a
laid
clip
a
of
whole
that.
bunch of
Yeah.
times. Yeah,
He like pocket dials his mom while he's
yeah, that's funny. Oh, but one of the funniest things is the mom. So I guess I didn't watch it to the end of the show. There's like a lot of episodes I didn't see, especially the later seasons. I guess the plot is he ends up working in Saudi Arabia, getting this really good job.
Yeah, I
And they're
do.
coming back, and the mom just makes it sound like she's like an expert linguist, and the way she says so, she's like Saudi Arabia. I mean, she can't say it all right. It's really, you gotta hear it. It's really fucking
That's
funny.
funny.
Like I am expert at pronouncing their words, and she can't even say Saudi Arabia, right? Yeah, it's worth watching. Are you gonna watch it, Joseph?
Yes, I'm absolutely gonna watch
Will
it.
you finish it for next week so we can talk about it?
Yeah. I mean,
I'll forget about it.
I'd imagine that'll be easy enough to burn through.
Yeah, they
I'm
could
looking
go by
forward to
pretty
it.
quick. They go by pretty quick. It's
Yeah,
only 10 episodes, and I mean, I don't know. I liked it. It was really well done. I'm sure there'll be some people who complain about it, but
yeah,
it was good. Like none of the changes were that bad. Like it's kind of funny. John Redhorn's like his hair's receded. It's just funny how some characters look way older and some
yeah,
like Hank Hill looks the same. But the joke about Hank Hill is he always read older.
right, yeah,
Like you don't need to. The funny thing though, I guess there was they're going over the will, Cotton's will later.
uh-huh,
And he has that brother from that woman, the younger woman
yeah,
Cotton married. But then I guess he had a kid in Vietnam or like
oh,
Japan or something when he fought in the war or Korea.
yeah.
Korea. And when he had his shins blown out. He's like, those feet are so. Can they even. Wait, hold on. Is that even a thing that was possible?
No,
I
like
mean, like this show is always kind of grounded. Like that's the funny thing about King of the Hill. It is
yeah,
somewhat grounded show, but it's not. But that is where they get
that's yeah.
fantastical. Is Cotton's feet being sewed to his knees is fucking funny. And there's like a flag. Cotton's such a piece of shit. Because he noticed like when he goes to the manosphere thing and he just sees the son, his son or his brother
Right.
acting like the dad, like talking like him. He has like a flashback of his dad. Such a bastard. And what was I gonna say? I don't even remember now.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I'll watch
No, but there was something else good. God damn it.
about the show being grounded.
Yeah, I mean, it's always been kind of a grounded cartoon. Like it's
Yeah.
cartoon, but like it could have been live action.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good. Like I said, I really like the kids or someone brought up a good point, man. They said like maybe the writers were just better at writing these people as adults and never really good at writing them as kids. Like Connie and
Oh
Joseph, they're just like they're still the same characters, kind of.
yeah.
They're only like 21, so they didn't age them that much.
Right.
But the Bobby's so funny. Some guy posted a picture of him when he was younger. He's like cosplaying as Bobby. And then
Okay.
there was a photo of him, and he said that they stole his look
Oh
because
jeez.
he's wearing like a gray button-down shirt with a black tee. And he's got
Okay.
like a little chub, and he looks like Bobby as an adult. And he's like, "The fuck? They took my look." I thought that was funny. He could have been fucking lying and just dressed up like newer
Right.
Bobby. But
That's funny.
yeah, no, it's good. I'm glad they brought it back. I don't know what people will complain about everything. They're gonna
Yeah,
fucking.
yeah, yeah.
There's nothing really to complain about. I still think one of the funnier episodes of the show that's like later in the run is when Bobby gets into like Christian rock, but it's like fucking Kid Rock but
Yeah,
Christian.
right.
And there's like skateboarding and stuff. So funny.
Yeah. It is a
All
good
right.
show. All right.
Texas, what's going on with Texas Dems? What's
Yeah.
the deal?
All right. So the the Republican government here in Texas
Yeah.
is just has decided to do a midterm redistricting, which is very unusual. You're supposed to do it every 10 years after the census, and the idea is that you reallocate districts based on population. So if a city has grown very big, then you'd like give it more representation. Anyway, so there's very few Democratic districts in Texas anyway, but the Republicans think they can get rid of like 5 of them and get rid of 5 seats, meaning that they would eliminate 5 Democratic congresspersons.
Yeah.
And one of the districts is this is how fucked up it is. Texas. It's a thin line that would take part of Austin and
They just have to shift things around a little bit. It's
it
like
would shift, but like a person living in Austin would have the same congressperson as a person living 6 hours away in
yeah,
Odessa.
they showed
Yeah,
it. It was like this long line. It's
fucking crazy.
ridiculous. It's like these people don't represent Austin at all. But
No.
like, remember what's that fucking guy? The eye patch guy, eye patch mechanic.
Yeah.
That fucking idiot who
I
made those
hate
like
that guy.
Marvel movie commercials.
Yeah.
That fucking sucks.
What is his name?
Pete
He got
Davidson made fun of him, and then they had to bring him on because
right. I'm drawing a blank on his
he looked
name.
like an assassin in a porno movie. That was like the
Yeah.
funniest thing. He was right. That's exactly what he looked like. He looked like an assassin in a porno movie.
Right. I'm gonna just Google eye patch congressman,
Eye
and it's
patch
Dan
mechanic.
Crenshaw.
Yeah,
It's
Dan
Dan
Crenshaw,
Crenshaw.
his district, like people said, like if you take his district and put it over his face, it looks like an eye patch. Like
Yeah.
it's nonsensical design. It's like that is not
Well,
a district.
they decided to do this, and the Democrat, and you need at least 100 people in chamber to vote on anything by Texas law. And
Democrats
there's
refuse
like
to vote or something.
they left the state.
Good.
They
They did
left the
that
state.
before a while ago on something else, and then
It
like
was an
Abbott tried
abortion
arresting
thing
them.
with back when Wendy Davis, or what was her name? Wendy something, was running for Congress. She was a state rep. It was an abortion thing.
Well, that was a
and it
long
failed.
time ago, but there
Yeah.
was another incident
Oh
more
yeah, you're
recent.
right. There was.
Dems escaped, like they were hiding, and then Abbott was like arresting them, and this is
Well,
bullshit.
they did that. They want to declare their seats vacant. They want to arrest them. They're really like ramping it up. And
What?
the truth of the matter is, the the Democrats can't do this forever. This is a losing battle. They're eventually
Right,
going to have
but
to come back to the
people need to
state.
realize like these people don't represent you, the Republicans.
Well,
Like, there's fucking riots. I mean, my
that's
God.
what's happening is that they're doing this to bring attention to the matter, and they are. I mean, it's been big news. And I will say that the two people that have stepped, well, I'm going to say three people that have stepped up the most are one makes perfect sense. The other two are kind of unlikely. The big one is Pritzker, the governor of Illinois.
He's gonna run for president.
He should.
Yeah.
He should. I like him a lot. I don't know if he's the guy I want, but he is a guy I want to hear more from.
Yeah.
And he said that he's putting up any Democrat who wants to come into Illinois, and he's not going to cooperate with anyone trying to get them. And he owns like a bunch of hotels, and he said they can stay there free for as long as they want. And he's made a big show of it, and he's been real vocal and said what they're doing in Texas is bullshit, and we got to do it too. And
Newsome came out, right? And what did he do in California?
Yeah.
They basically said, "Yeah, we're going to do the same fucking thing." Then
they ramped it up.
They have more congressional seats,
and so did.
But here's the other sneaky thing about this: the main goal, besides denying people representation and making it so that Republicans will keep winning, because Democrats or whatever left-leaning people in those areas, their voting rights will be diminished because there'll be less of them there to vote.
Yeah. Well, there's a couple things here.
And the other one I want to make sure that the Dems can't win the House. That's the real goal.
Right, that's the real goal.
Texas is pretty much all Republican seats. That means that Texas, but Donald Trump kind of did this scheme with the census, where he made it that certain blue states or other states lost
population.
Yeah.
Now I will say and Kathy Hochul from New York is also going to redistrict New York, which
she sucked.
Well, she should have done that if she had done that last time when everyone told her to, then we wouldn't be here now.
Yeah.
But part of me is like, I don't love doing this, but even less, I don't love not doing it. Like,
it has to be done.
You got to do it.
Someone's like, "Ooh, Civil War." Okay, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Like, they're gonna keep doing it.
So now, I will say this, and this is kind of interesting. I have to believe that the Republicans have enough smart data people to make this so that this won't happen. But a lot of people are saying the way the Republicans have redrawn Texas basically counts on Latinos voting Republican.
Well, there unfortunately are a decent amount that will.
Well, there are a decent number that will, but there are, I'll bet you, fewer now. I'll bet you, because like their wife was deported, or something.
Did you see that Trump burger guy?
Yeah, that's hilarious.
So I guess one of them was not a legal citizen here.
He was on a green card. He was legal, but it doesn't matter.
He wasn't a citizen.
Right. Plenty of people here legally are getting deported.
Yeah. And he's one of them. Trump restaurant, and he fucking. Yeah. I heard every person that goes there. I don't think they just doing it because they hate Trump. They said the food's absolute garbage.
Yeah.
First of all, Trump. The funny thing about it's not an official Trump restaurant.
No, just some dude.
Trump's like, I didn't approve that.
Right. Where's my cut?
He's like, you didn't give me a slice.
Gonna show up like Richie Aprile.
You didn't give me a slice. I want a bigger slice.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, but some people have said gerrymandering mostly works, and people are really good at it now, and they got computers that figure it out.
If you ever watched the Milk movie, that is how they got Milk into Harvey Milk in San Francisco. That's how they were able to get him in there, was through gerrymandering the district.
But there's another thing. I think that I'm not making this up. I think they call it dummy mandering, where you basically outsmart yourself, because now instead of having a bunch of Republican districts where it's like 65-35, now you have a bunch of Republican districts where it's like 55-45, and you should still win them all, but your margin for error goes down. If this was a year like when Beto ran, then the Republicans might lose seats by this.
Yeah.
So it's a little weird. Like, it's not you still got to win the votes, and I agree that I think the Republicans are going to win these votes, but I don't 100% agree. Like,
Well, I
think,
hope that California follows through and does the same
yeah,
shit.
I hope they,
They're like, okay, we have more seats here, so you want to play this fucking
yeah,
game? We'll play this game too. It's like Democrats need to stop fucking Lisa with the football shit.
yeah,
Like,
uh,
play fire with fire, dude. You're not going against honest actors.
right. They
You're going
need
against
to,
people who don't give a single shit, who will do everything to win.
yeah.
These are the fucking people. They don't play games the same
You
way you do.
need you need the old school LBJ or like those Chicago or Boston dynasties. That's what you need. You need to get real aggressive and you need to get real aggressive. So I hope they do it.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive. BEAGGRESIVE.
I well, I'll tell you.
Aggressive. That's how I'm doing Faith No More.
I think California could do it. I think Oregon could probably do it, get a few more seats out of there.
I mean,
I'll bet you
again,
Colorado could do
play
it.
fucking fire with fire, dude. Fuck it. You want
I
to
know I know
make these clowns regret doing
yeah.
it.
I know Colorado's got like a lot of conservatives, but you could get creative in how you draw the
Yeah.
districts,
Bye bye, Lauren Boebert.
Right.
Lauren Boebert put out things that her job's not to get you people health care. Guess what? You don't
Yeah,
have health care either now, bitch. Fuck off. You
right.
fucking troll. And her husband and her fucking son a fucking pedophile or
Yeah.
something.
That's their whole family's
Fucking just
gross.
like, yeah, that's fucking garbage. Fucking garbage trash
Mm.
people. She doesn't know anything about fucking politics. Fucking nitwit.
Well, yeah.
I hope I meet her one day. I want to hang out with her. She's so cool.
So anyway, that's
Beetlejuice with her.
the Texas
Yeah.
Dem thing, and also the Pritzker Newsome thing. I think it's weird. Newsome I still don't love just because he's all over the place. Hochul, I don't think she's running for anything other than re-election. Pritzker I like. I like Pritzker a lot. I could see support. I like the way he talks. I think he's very authentic. I think he's very aggressive. I think he's got like a bunch of money. I think I don't know. I like him. I think he'd be a good one. I mean, he's not like photogenic, I guess, but like Trump isn't either. Trump literally looks like an Oompa Loompa that fell in a sewer and bloated. I mean, like Trump looks like a garbage can.
Trump looks
Pritzker
like
looks,
shit.
yeah,
I mean, yeah, I love it. Yeah, he'll say he's fat. Fuck, Trump's a fucking so boring. Just go away already, man.
yeah. Well, anyway, so the next one up we have is this Mark Maron. I guess he has a
Mark
new
Maron?
what did I
Who's
say?
Mark Maron? Is he like a baseball player for the Cubs?
Oh,
Mark
Jesus.
Maron. Shortstop Mark Maron. Batting at, I don't know, something. Mark Maron.
Yes. I wrote this down. I think I
You
auto-corrected
did
it.
put
It's
an
like,
E on
yeah.
it. That's why you
Mark
you're
Maron.
like fucking Will Ferrell in Anchorman when someone accidentally puts a question mark at the end of his name and he goes, "I'm
Yeah.
Ron Burgundy," and he's like, "You idiot!" He reads exactly what he sees on the
Yeah.
prompter.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
Ron
apparently there's
Burgundy.
something to that because that's what I just did.
Yes.
I've seen a lot of his bits. Are these all from a new
Yeah, I gotta watch
okay,
it. It's on
HBO?
HBO Max, but he's also been on a lot of podcasts, and
Yeah.
he's just going after all these like fucking bootlicking MAGA comedians who act like they were these edgelords and they're all fascist bootlickers. Fucking, and he's making fun of Theo Von, like interviewing Hitler, like, "Hey man, you do a lot of meth, right?" He's like, "When you ever thought about apologizing to the Jews?" And Hitler's like, "No," and he's like, "Yeah, I get it." But no, he's just going after them. I mean, it's good because like we need more fucking comedians. I mean, Mark Maron is involved with one of the funniest Twitter exchanges ever, which is Whitney Cummings. And I posted this thing, and Whitney Cummings like respond. Okay, so Whitney Cummings is.
Yeah, I remember this. Yeah,
I'd hang out with her too. I hang out.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I hang out with Lauren Boebert. I hang out with Whitney Cummings too. I'm
Sure.
sure it'd be fun. I know. I think her fucking comedy sucks, but whatever.
Yeah,
we're both comedians, you know.
Right.
We're both professional
Yeah.
comedians. Now she has $1 million. I have -1 million. You know, it's
Right.
it's the same, you know. No, she sucks. She's not funny. And I think she's went on did a bunch of anti-trans crap not too long ago,
Yep.
whatever. But she did this like corny ass tweet. I'm gonna read it. It is the funniest thing, and you can just Google it; it'll come up. Um, Whitney Cummings Twitter dungeon maze. I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
No, what is it? No, Spooky Maze or Whitney Cummings.
This is the one where she's talking about what a comedian's job is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Comedians did not sign up to be your hero. It's our job to be irreverent and dangerous, to question authority, and to take you through the spooky mental haunted house so you can arrive at your own conclusions. Stay focused on the people we pay taxes to be moral leaders. Mark Maron wrote, maybe add to be funny to the list. That she got 40,000 likes and he got 46,000 likes.
Yeah.
Ratio.
Yes.
And it is one of the fun. And so I posted it on my threads and it blew the fuck up. And I said, this is the funniest, this is the only funny thing Whitney Cummings ever did.
Right.
And one day I'm looking at threads and I see a response to it. And it was months later.
Yeah.
Whitney Cummings wrote, I guess you're right or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit. I get a little whenever like a famous person like responds to me, I'm like, I feel like I'm on notice. I'm like, I gotta say
something. Right. Like
even trouble. Like when I was on Twitter, like for a while, Tim Pool would respond to me.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no.
Right.
Like, I don't know what to say to this guy.
Yeah.
I don't really have anything clever. Got a beanie.
Your mom goes to college.
What?
Your mom goes to college.
Your mom goes, yeah, sit on it. You were ice cream, you'd be pretty and dick. You know what that's from, right?
No, what is that from?
Cars from Wayne's World doing it like his comeback.
Oh yeah.
It's like terrible. If you were ice cream, you'd be praise and dick. I didn't know what to respond. That was the end.
Yeah.
Tim Pool was like inviting me to the world. He's like, hey, come a grifter with me, let's make millions. Right. And I was like, I don't have a media team to like I don't know what to say to you. Fucking fascist douchebag. So yeah, it's worth watching the clips. I watched most of the interview with him on Bad Friends. Bad Friends is pretty funny. It's like Bobby Lee. I forgot the other guy's name. They're funny.
Yeah. He was great in Bobby's World when he was a little kid.
Bobby Lee was great on Bobby's World.
Yeah. That's where he's got his
when I was a kid with his little voice that like and then like you had the uncle. Oh, hey Bobby, notice this space again. I think he did like no, Bobby Lee is in no relation to Bobby's World.
Okay. All right.
Make that clear so we're aware. Now they had him on, and it was just funny. They're just like he's just pointing out the hypocrisy, going after Rogan and all these people. But there's something else we didn't put it in the list, but it's kind of related. Supposedly, like a lot of these comedians, one that Andrew Schultz guy was trying to claim that he's like, I didn't vote for this when he said
right.
Fucking Trump. It's funny. He's like going to be in the new Street Fighter movie.
Yeah.
And they posted a picture of him and his like his hair and everything. And I left the comments that I didn't know there was a fascist bootlicker, a Nazi bootlicker character in fucking Street Fighter. And people wrote me that and they're like, to be fair, he's playing Dan. I guess Dan. He's like similar look to Ken Ryu, but he's kind of sucks. And that's like the
joke. Okay.
And the guy wrote, he basically saying like in the comment, like, in a way, this is like almost like a punishment because he's playing very
that's funny.
Like a character that has no respect. He's like a parody of the other fighters.
Right.
And like his moves suck. Like he's just like a hard character to play.
Oh.
So that is kind of funny, but fuck that. He should still not gotten the part.
Yeah.
That cast is weird. 50 Cent is in it. 50 Cent sucks.
Yeah, he's garbage.
Yeah, he sucks. And he's also old. He's too old. I'm like, what the fuck's he doing in that? He's playing, I don't know who the fuck he's playing. I think he's playing Chun-Li.
Huh.
Yeah. Weird. Get it. He's not playing Chun-Li. That'd be weird.
Yeah.
No, this guy, like, they're all trying to like get away with the fact that they had to like Trump on the podcast and all this shit.
Yeah, they were
But
all in on it.
they're all in on it. Well, Theo Von's fully in on it. Like there's pictures of him at like Mar-a-Lago and stuff. He always sucked. I remember years ago, I was like, this guy sucks. Like he had on, I remember watching an episode of his. It was like around the time Tiger King was on.
Okay.
Yeah, and he had on the. Remember that was like so the funny thing about Tiger King was it wasn't just like, okay, Tiger King's this weird dude and it's all about him. They focused on like the other like owners of different tiger farms.
Yeah.
And there was that one woman that the
right
guy tried to kill and hated her.
Yeah.
Cal Baskin.
Cal Baskin.
Cal Baskin's a bitch. They made a show. I never saw it. Looking, what's her face played her in from SNL. She was in that new Ghostbusters movie.
Oh yeah.
She always played like Hillary Clinton. It was on Peacock, and the guy who was something in the Angry Inch. Something
Hedwig and the Angry
Inch.
Yeah,
that guy, he's great. He's been in a bunch of stuff. He played him in that movie.
Oh, that's funny.
Or I don't know if it was a movie or TV show, but it was on Peacock. I have no interest in watching it. It's already, dude. I remember I made that fucking Baby Yoda Tiger King.
Oh yeah.
I sold so much shit from that stupid thing.
Yeah, that's funny.
I made so much money off of that.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like I sometimes just want to post it and be like, does anyone remember? Is this relevant anymore? I should post it. This is like the equivalent of like someone saying where's the beef or something.
Right. Yeah.
Like I should post it. It was funny. Dude, that thing went viral. There was like some guy in like Brazil making figures of it. I was like, what?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that pissed me off. I got where's my slice?
Right.
I don't know where the fuck I'm going with this Tiger King. I don't even know how did he come up.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know. He came up. This is a long string of ADHD.
Right.
You're watching ADHD. You're listening to ADHD right now.
ADHD theater.
Yeah, we should just change the podcast to you have ADHD. And what I was talking. Okay, we're talking about the comedians, right? All these and they're all trying to like diss themselves. But the funny thing is, supposedly there's like a bunch of younger comedians stuff. They all went to like Austin because like the mothership with thing that Joe Rogan bought, and they all found out it sucks, and their careers are going nowhere. And if anything, they probably hurt their careers. It's like we could go to Austin and say the R word and the N word. Like they thought they could just do that, and it's like, dude, this is boring and lame. You suck.
Yeah,
come up with better material. Okay, well that was that. Yeah. So yeah, Mark Maron's funny. You guys should watch. I'm gonna definitely. I haven't watched.
I'll check it out. I think it's called. It's got like a one-word name.
I'm glad
it's
he's like, speaking out. He's always was a good like edgy comedian. It's funny. He has like, I guess he was like Sam Kinnison's protege in that.
Oh, I wouldn't have guessed that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he talks about it. I've heard about this for years. He was talking about it on the podcast on his What the Fuck WTF podcast. And he would also talk to WTF, man. And he was on like the Bobby Lee one, not the Bobby world, but Korean guy named Bobby Lee. I forgot it's called Bad Friends. And he was talking about Kinnison and stuff. So that's interesting that he has that past. And because it seems like Kinnison would be diametrically opposed to him politically. I feel like if Kinnison was alive today, he'd be a MAGA guy.
I feel that
100% be a MAGA dude. He was like a fucking Christian pastor.
Yeah.
His jokes sucked. I never liked Kinnison. I always found like, I think if he was in something, I thought it was funny. Like I like the episode of Tales of the Crypt that he was in. He played like the guy's like conscience.
He was real good in that. The professor in the Back to School with Rodney Dangerfield.
Yes, he's great.
That was a great bit.
It was okay. You want to know the best thing ever? Look this up.
Oh,
he was in a show on Fox in the late 80s, early 90s, where he plays like a Jiminy Cricket character, and he's only 9 inches tall, and he's like this guy's like he's Jiminy Cricket basically for this like.
Oh, I think I remember this.
Like Barry Bodsworth, or whatever his name was like, and like you would see Sam Kinison like all small, and he'd be like, yeah, doing his shtick, and it's so fucking weird. It's like one of these like
Yeah.
I feel like people need to know about this show. Like it's so
There's a bunch of shows like that that were on Fox or whatever that only lasted like a season or two.
barely. Yeah.
Um
It's like
Tim,
all the spin-offs of fucking Married with Children didn't last. There was one that
yeah.
lasted kind of a bit. It had Joey in it and
Okay.
Chandler in it too.
Charlie Hoover. Was that the name of
Yeah,
the show?
yeah,
Yeah.
but he's like then the pictures aren't showing. He's like a little guy.
Right.
He's just like a well, he was on Married with Children shows, but he's like the conscience or something. I don't know. It was weird. That was like towards the end of his career. But I mean,
Yeah.
I believe that if he was alive, he'd be a total MAGA guy. I'd be
I
shocked if
could see that. Yeah. That would make sense.
I also, you always hear those stories like, what if they lived,
Right.
depending on how they died? And I'm like, they probably would have died like 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
always gonna die. Like they were never
That's
like if
just yeah.
fucking Kurt Cobain didn't die there, he would have died somewhere else.
Right. Yeah. It would have been an accidental
Would Jimi
overdose.
Hendrix have died? Maybe,
Yeah.
probably. Yeah, it's like
Jim Morrison probably. Yeah, I mean some of
he
them
just would
maybe,
have
some
died
of
in a
them maybe
different
not.
bathtub.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Dies in a
Oh,
sauna.
yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, the
For All
next one.
Mankind and the
Yeah,
Star City.
there's not a lot of updates here, but from what I understand, both of them have finished filming.
Well, Mr. Terrific was in it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
He's what's his name on For All Mankind? I forget. He has like it's a short name.
Yeah.
He's like the Elon Musk if you
He
have to.
is. Yeah. Is it Dev? Is that his
Yeah,
name on the
Dad,
show?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, gosh, yeah.
He's Mr. Terrific in Superman.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I'll tell you, For All Mankind, it's still one of my favorite shows. I will say it's gotten less good over the years. It the
But last season was great.
Yeah, it was good. But here, okay, let me back that
First
up.
season was great.
Seasons 1 and 2 were amazing.
Yeah.
Season 3 was fine. Season 4, didn't last season begin with the space hotel disaster?
No, that was season 3 was a space hotel. And then what happens is the space hotel falls apart and then she sells
Right.
it or something. And then Dev uses that
You're right.
as his
Yes. Yeah.
basically repurposes it to turn it into yeah, no, that was a stupid episode.
Right.
That was like what if
It
we were
was
watching
fun, but it was
like a bad episode of Star Trek.
yes.
Fucking
Felt like a movie of the week type of deal.
yeah, that one was weird. No, I know what you mean. Like
It's still good. It's like
it's good
it's
to the
like
point
the
now where
Bear.
it's just science fiction.
Yeah, it's like the Bear to me, in that like the first 2 seasons were so amazing. The new seasons are still fine. They're still very good. It's just that like, man, it was great when it was great.
Well,
But
the reason why I like 1 and 2 work is because it still works with our universe in a
yeah,
way. But
yeah,
as you get further and further away, it's like, especially and then the next season, and like at that point, it's just complete fantasy. Like
right.
that's what the only thing I hated about that show was the pop culture would still align with our time.
Yeah, right.
No fucking sense whatsoever. That's not how things work.
Yeah,
Pop culture reacts to politics and
yeah,
is inspired by different things. It wouldn't align. And the world would look, I'm sorry, the only complaint I ever had about that show, especially after the second, third season, is that Earth would not look the way it does. It would
right.
be the importance of things would be different. The only thing I always thought was good is people complaining about how much money NASA gets. Like,
Yeah,
but they do that still now, and NASA doesn't get even like the slightest portion what fucking the other ones get.
right. Well, I think this looks. I'm real excited to see these new seasons. I don't know much about them. I know Star City's the Russian version of
yeah, that one I'm not too fucking. I'm like whatever. I mean, I'll check it out. It sounds like it could be interesting. Because, Russia is very secretive. You only know about
right.
You don't know about Russia in the last season, like what their space looks like. Because what's her face ends up. What was her name?
Margot, yeah.
Margot ends up like being captive there, and
That was a horrifying episode when she was like when Russia was undergoing a coup or something.
oh yeah, she gets like pulled in, keeps getting pulled in different rooms. They put like a bag over her head, but then there's like coup after coup, and she's like, "Am I even alive?" Yeah, that was a great episode. No, it's a
Yeah.
good show. I enjoy it. I'm just like saying, like, I kind of hope the next season's the last season because I'm just
Yeah.
where are you going at this point? Are you gonna
Well, they had, I forget if it was 5 or 7 seasons. They had a plan. They knew where they were going. So whatever their plan was, if it's 5 or 7, I hope they get to go through that plan. Um,
Yeah.
that Ronald Moore, the guy, he's not with the show anymore, but he's the guy who made the show.
Battlestar Galactica and all that?
Yeah,
I never
he.
watched that show.
Oh, that was so good.
I
It
know. I mean, I've
it
seen
fell
like an
apart in the
episode
last
for a year
season, but
now.
it was real good.
So I speaking of Apple, I got it again for 1 month to finish the
Murderbot.
Murderbot, whatever, and
Yeah.
then it like would not let me cancel it. It was weird.
Oh,
Okay,
that's right. Yeah.
I had the subscription in my subscription queue that's on my phone. I could like I have Paramount in
Right.
there because that's how I paid it, and I could just turn it off and cancel it anytime I want.
Yeah.
But for some fucking reason, I couldn't do it with this. And then
Oh,
I had to go through someone else. It was on their
right.
credit card, and they figured it out because he kept on saying that I paid through Amazon, and I went on
Oh,
the
weird.
Amazon app, and I'm like, it's not even I'm like, what's going on here? Tim Cook, Tim Cook had to give a
Nice.
huge bribe recently to Trump.
So
I think he gave
gross.
him a golden calf or something. What did he give him?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was basically that. It was like
like
some
here's a brick of gold. This fucking
golden diamond statue of Trump's head or something.
what
It's
a
just like
fucking dude. So
it's
fucking
literally like a
disgusting.
unsophisticated third world, chief,
Trump is
that
a literal cartoon villain at this point.
yeah.
He's a fascist dictator, and all these
Yeah, so
groveling
gross.
man. It's disgusting. But I think that's why they were giving me a hard time to cancel Apple because he's got to get the money somewhere.
Right. Yeah.
Like so they were like, we're gonna squeeze out another $10 a year. We got to bribe
Mm.
Trump. People are saying that Tim Cook should fucking resign. I mean, think about it anyway. What the fuck has Apple done revolutionary since Tim Cook took over Apple? Honestly, I
Yeah.
mean, except maintaining and expanding what's out there already.
Nothing really. I mean, you can argue that like their news service is but that's not like an innovation. That's just like a subscription
I mean, what
service,
else could there be except like everybody wants like the Iron Man phone from like 2008?
They'll eventually figure out something. I mean, they do. They're pretty clever. But yeah, nothing major lately.
Stupid Google glasses,
Yeah, fuck. Yeah,
fucking
yuck.
spyware. Okay,
Oh,
Cuomo
Elliot.
and Trump.
Yeah.
This is just stupid.
This is awful. I guess
Just end Como completely at this point.
right. So I guess Como lost the primary pretty convincingly, but he's going to run as an independent,
Yeah, it's
and
because the
now
powers that be want him in there.
now he is meeting with Trump to figure out how to strategize and win the mayorship. So if that happens, you're essentially getting Eric Adams part two, another Trump toady, in the mayor's office.
Well, we already know who. Yeah, we already know who Como is anyway. I mean,
Yeah.
he was a little too
Um,
Italian, as he said, for the.
I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me uh if Namadi uh pulls this out and wins it. You
I
know.
hope so. I'm just afraid that, like, they're gonna the he's not gonna lose because of Republicans. He's gonna lose because of corporate Dems in New York.
Yeah. That could be New York though. Like New York City, I could. I don't know. I think he might pull it off. I think he might win this. Um, I hope. Obviously, I hope.
I mean,
Uh,
we don't know. I mean, he might, but
yeah.
I
I mean,
think if
to be
Trump is
perfectly,
attached to fucking Como, that should be the end. Trump is
yeah,
incredibly unpopular in New York City. The
yeah,
mayor
that
is
should be
not
the end
running
of
for
it.
governor, running for
Uh,
New York City, and people fucking hate Trump in New York mostly. Like New York still
right.
immensely went to the Democrats. I think maybe Trump might have gained a point,
Yeah,
but like having Como, who people are mostly sick of, and then he's aligned with Trump, it's like, okay, what the fuck's going on here?
right. So I don't know. Maybe this may be the best thing
Cuomo is
for
smart. He should like immediately tell like I don't want someone
right.
disgusting like that.
He's not though.
I don't
He'll
rape children. I rape adult women. I'm not a sicko, as you
yeah.
know. I want to make it clear if you listen to that and you try to isolate that clip. I meant in the context of Como.
Well,
I make it
yeah.
clear. I want to make it really clear.
I think this could be good news. I think that having Trump support your opponent is look, if you want an election where people have well-defined choices, this is a good way to do it. I think Cuomo's smarter pitch would have been like, look, I'm still the same Democrat you always knew and loved prior to my molestation charges. Um, I've learned my lesson, and I can get things. I know how things work. I can get things done. I can stand up against Trump. That's the smart play. Cuddling up with Trump is a dumb play, and I think
I
it's
think
not going to work.
that's a kiss of death for him. This isn't
Yeah, I
fucking.
agree.
This isn't even Pennsylvania. Like you're
No,
running for governor, mayor of
it's
New
New
York
York
City.
City. Yeah.
Like Democrats voted for this guy. They didn't vote for you, asshole. And now,
Right.
not just won't you go, you're a nuisance now, but you lie to yourself with Trump.
Yeah.
I think that's like the kiss of death.
I agree.
Trump is not going to get you votes in New York City. Even
No.
if all the Republicans vote for you, you're going to lose.
And all you're going to do is split. If it's a three-way race, you're going to split
That's the point, though.
Republicans.
That's the whole. Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. It depends how much fear mongering is done. You get a bunch of boomer Jewish people who
We'll
get all
see.
scared and be like, "I heard that he wants to kill Israelis."
Right.
They'll
Yeah.
like hear that and, ugh.
Well, yeah.
Texas Buffalo guy is just.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. What is Texas Buffalo guy?
All right. So there's this Texas Buffalo guy. He's
He doesn't have a name.
no. Well,
My name is
I
Texas
got his name right
Buffalo
here.
G.
I got his I got his name right here.
You would call me Texas Buffalo guy.
Well, that is what I'm calling him, Texas Buffalo guy. He is a millionaire big game hunter from Texas. He looks like every congressperson I don't like. His name is Asher Watkins. He's 52 years old. He's a multimillionaire, big conservative in Texas, and he got in an airplane and flew to Africa to go kill animals. And one of the ones he wanted to kill was a Cape buffalo, which is a big old buffalo, probably just minding its own business. And he went to go kill this buffalo with like a high-powered rifle and everything. And instead of killing the buffalo gored him to death and killed him on in the plains of Africa. And now he's dead over there. I
Oh
think,
well.
yes,
Oh well. What are you gonna do about it? Boo
very
hoo.
supportive of this. I don't just on a regular level. I don't like people that go just shoot animals for fun. I think that's grotesque. I mean, like, I look
Yeah, you always hear this bullshit. They try to sell it like, oh, well, you've heard stories. Sometimes they say that like the elephant they get is like one that was gonna die.
right,
And like
sure.
that doesn't matter.
No, no. I mean, that would be. I mean, there's plenty of people in nursing homes. That doesn't mean I can swing by there and just pop one.
Yeah, fucking do
Right?
what was that fucking what was that? Death Race 2000, just run them
Yeah,
up.
right. So, you see this
I
often,
was
like
doing them a favor.
a hunter will go like try to shoot a little baby elephant and it gets trampled to death by a big elephant, which is always hilarious. Um, I don't know. This type of person who gets a bunch of money and instead of like helping anyone with that money or even just like sitting at home and enjoying it responsibly, they want to go take their money and kill things halfway
You
around
ever
the world.
those weird pictures of, and I don't know, they still have to debate if it's 100% him,
Yeah.
the owner of Jimmy John's,
Yeah.
like naked, like fucking a
Yeah.
shark he killed or something. Like it is,
Right.
like, I gotta look it up. It is the weird Jimmy John's owner. It's
Yeah.
so fucking weird. It's like,
It's all
ew,
weird.
like
Just
he
like these
took it to a
fucking
whole
gross
nother
people.
level. What?
Gross people. They're gross people. Yeah. Um, but
So I'm sorry though. How did this guy die again? The one that you're,
he was gored by the buffalo, which means
hey,
I'm assuming the buffalo took its horns and put his horns in the guy's tummy.
Okay, so yeah, this is it. Yeah, there's this image where he looks like he's fucking a dead shark.
Yeah,
He's
Jesus.
literally laying bare. Okay, there's other images like he's sitting on a dead elephant, two of
Yeah.
them. He has a rhino, a bear, and then he's butt ass naked on the edge of a boat, looking like he's fucking a dead shark.
Yeah.
That is
Just
weird.
perverted people. Like
Weird. It's just yeah. It's like, hey man, you know what? I don't want to yuck his yum, but his yum is yuck.
Yeah.
I want to be accepting of people, but I'm not crazy about people that kill animals, and I'm also not
Yeah.
crazy about people that fuck dead animal corpses.
Right. First,
Like,
like,
why
look,
are you making here? What the fuck is going on here?
if you
Rich,
live in rural Pennsylvania and you want to go and shoot a deer in your backyard and cook it up, not my thing. I don't like it, but like that seems like a fairly productive thing to do. You know, I mean, like it doesn't seem like it's bothering anyone, and you're feeding your
Jimmy
family.
John's guy looks like an asshole too. On top
Yeah.
of it, he was the first time this asshole, like, first of all, that place sucked. I haven't been there since. I
Yeah.
went there like once or twice in Texas. I remember going there, and I was like, they're telling me what was on the sandwich. I'm like, you don't have pickles? They're like, we have a big one you can get.
Well, Brett, right?
And I'm like, yeah, but I want it sliced up on bread. Oh, you can buy it and cut it up. I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
here to if I wanted to make my own sandwich, I wouldn't have fucking come to you guys. I'm like, you can't cut up a pickle? Like, we're not allowed to have knives. I'm like,
Yeah.
great fucking store. Um, it's just fucking stupid. I read a thing that said like if you work for Jimmy John's, you have to agree that if you leave or whatever, you can't
Yeah.
work for any sandwich shop within
Yeah,
like a 10-mile
they used
radius.
to do a lot of they're mostly illegal now, but yeah, they used to have like fucking fast food workers sign these no compete
Yeah, that's
clauses.
ridiculous. Like I used to have to sign that shit in licensing and apparel.
A little
And that
different.
makes
Yeah.
I could see why, but even that shit didn't hold. That shit didn't
No.
hold. And I think states like Texas, you can't fucking do that anyway, which I'm
Right.
shocked they have that they allow that. Like
Yeah.
they did, even though I'm shocked that they don't enforce that there. But I get it though, because the apparel industry was so incestuous and there was only so
Yeah.
many companies. So if you went to go work for one, you could be taking IP,
Right.
important information that you learned and bring it to them, which is why they're trying to fucking gobble you up. But the sandwich artist at Jimmy John's trying to get a job at
Right.
Subway, that's a little dumb.
Well, I hope
You're not gonna he'll tell them about the secrets of putting cold cuts
right.
on a long piece of bread with lettuce and tomato.
I used to like Jimmy John's a while back, but then they stopped selling Sprouts because they killed a lot of people. Their
Wait, what?
sandwiches just they there used to be a sandwich I would get at Jimmy John's. It was a vegetarian sandwich. It had the bread and then it had provolone cheese
Sprouts.
and lettuce, and they put like Brussels not Brussels sprouts. They put like alfalfa
Those little
sprouts on it.
sprouts.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I love those. Those are really good. And
Oh, they're
a
vegetarian.
they put a guacamole spread on it too, which is very nice.
Yeah.
And then they stopped the Sprouts killed a bunch of people in like some state.
Oh
They
God.
I guess they're very easily
Because they're
contaminated with
gross.
like
No, I'm kidding.
with E. coli or
I
something.
could see that. I could see
Yeah,
that. It's like a weird thing. You can't. It's like, how could you wash it? Like you can
right.
wash
That's
lettuce
it.
very easily.
And they act as like a medium, like a cold, like a something that would grow things, because they're kind of damp, they're wet, and everything. Anyway, so then they stopped putting Sprouts on their sandwiches. I was like, fuck them ever since. So
Fuck this place.
anyway.
I did go to Jersey Mike's finally.
Oh, is that your first time going to Jersey
No, I
Mike's?
went to it in like Texas, and I wasn't impressed by it. Maybe the guy
Oh,
did
okay.
a sandwich. I just was not
What'd
impressed.
you think of it this time?
Oh, I mean, I thought it was great. It was. I mean, was it the
Yeah.
best thing I ever ate? No. I mean,
You
but
let
it was
Mike do his
filled.
thing?
No, yeah.
You didn't get it
I went
Mike's
out and
way?
I said, I want Mike to fuck me. And they were
Tell
like,
Mike, tell Mike there's no safe word. Just tell him.
yeah, yeah. No, I just got like a Philly
Yeah,
cheesesteak
yeah.
or whatever with some works on it. And
Hmm.
I was first time, I always like, I gotta get the big one. And I've learned
Right.
something about that. That's a scam, the big one, actually. They don't
Hmm.
give you double the amount of things. They just take it
No, yeah.
spread it across.
Right.
The guy though, and I don't know if it's gonna be like that at other Jersey Mike's. I got like the regular 8-inch one.
Uh-huh.
It was very filling. It was
Oh
more
yeah.
filling than a 12-inch sub from
Yeah.
Subway.
They're big. They put a lot of toppings on
I
it.
think the bread being a little thicker too than
Mm.
Subway. Subway's like you're eating like their bread's like fucking
Yeah.
air.
Yeah.
And you that's another reason why you go through those so quickly because the bread is like
No, the Jersey Mike's bread is thick, like with two C's. It's thick.
hell
It's
yeah. Like the mom from fucking Incredibles.
right.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
It's hot
No,
as
I
fuck.
love Jersey Mike's. Jersey Mike's
It was
is
filling. It was
yeah,
filling.
so
Like I
good.
did my son there was next to a Five Guys. I didn't want to go to Five Guys. So I went there.
Right.
It did the job. It was very filling. And like I said, was it the best thing I ever ate? No, I give it like a solid B.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think like sometimes these sandwich places just like they're expensive and they're not filling for some bizarre reason.
Yeah. I'll go to like a sandwich place. I went to one in Phoenix, Arizona last year. I forget the name of it. It's called like I forget the name of it, but it was really good. They put like all these like fucking unique ingredients on it. Like sometimes a sandwich place can really do well with like just bizarre ingredients. Like you're eating a Reuben that they make with kimchi or something, and it's like really good. But yeah, Jersey Mike's is good. Anyway, um,
And I
and
don't know, has Jersey Mike gotten naked and fuck a dead shark like the
no,
Jimmy John's
no,
guy?
nor has he been gorged to death by a caped buffalo. So anyway, okay, so we got one last thing. You told me about this, and I couldn't believe you. I
This is a
believe,
real movie. I
yeah,
didn't
I
watch
believe.
it. I watched reviews on it and I seen the trailer. It is
Well, you know
bad.
what has this is you know what its rating on Rotten Tomatoes is?
What, negative?
It is 0%.
It is considered the worst thing. That one guy, this guy, I forgot his name, is like Penguin04 or something. He's like a huge YouTuber. And I don't know.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
seen cast videos of him and I think he kind of like was an edgelord. But his reviews on movies are pretty good. He doesn't fall into the manosphere shit.
right, right.
He's pretty honest about a movie. He'll tell you how he really feels. And he said this is literally the worst movie ever made. I've heard other people talk about it. So this bizarre movie is one of these COVID films.
Yes,
There was a trend of these when COVID happened and they couldn't make anything where people would be on Zoom
yeah,
talking to each other and I remember watching this horror movie. It was horrible. And it was like a Zoom thing and
right.
like friends and like it was so bad. So Ice Cube's like this dad who works for like the government, and supposedly though the movie's also like this massive commercial for like Amazon
Yeah,
Prime.
that's what one
Like
of the reviews
the
says.
aliens lose to a delivery drone from Amazon.
Yeah,
They said that like so this film's been sitting on a shelf for like 5 years,
mm,
or I guess
right. Like a wheel of Parmesan in a cave.
yeah, except this did not. Someone let too much air in there or something.
Right, right,
Parmesan wheel's just
right.
garbage. Yeah, no, this is like, is that how they make Parmesan?
I don't think that's how they make some cheese. I don't think that's how they make Parmesan.
The
They do
Morlocks help.
they do like put Parmesan. I've seen I think cave aged Parmesan.
This isn't caged. This isn't cave aged. Do you expect me to eat this? This was clearly just
Yes.
in the back of a
78
Ford
Chevy
Pinto.
Impala. Yeah,
Ford Pinto. Isn't Pinto a cheese? I don't know. Pimento? No, I don't know.
pimento. Yeah, pimento, pinto
God,
loaf. Pinto.
what's the one that's like this weird cheese and it's like globby? I think it is like pimento or
Well,
something.
pimento cheese is a like a cheese spread.
Oh, it's so disgusting.
Yeah.
The Chick-fil-A made one a couple of years ago that was like
Oh yeah, yeah.
I remember the picture of it floating around and people were like, oh, this looks so good. I was like, this looks like someone vomited a Chick-fil-A sandwich onto a Chick-fil-A
Yeah.
sandwich. Like this looks like someone like got sick and like puked on it and decided I'm gonna eat this other Chick-fil-A sandwich with this other
Right.
two sandwiches. You look this fucking disgusting. Yeah, so this
Yeah.
movie is like garbage. It's weird. no, like it's just funny, and it's supposed to be War of the Worlds, but it's supposed to have like the worst effects. The fact that
Yeah,
they're like, why would you should they should just ate it. There was no reason to release it.
right. Yeah, this is the review from the Daily Telegraph says it's a silly, shoddy movie that features far too much of rapper turned leading man Ice Cube staring at a computer screen while looking as if he's working through a reasonably urgent digestive ailment. So, and I saw like if you go on Amazon Prime, if you leave like you're scrolling through movies, if you leave it on a thing, it'll show you the full trailer, but then sometimes it just starts the movie. I didn't watch the movie or start the movie, but the trailer's garbage. I mean, it just looks like it's basically just like it looks almost like a Mystery Science Theater 3000 thing, but like instead of the robot head at the bottom of the screen, it's like Ice Cube just reacting to shit that's happening on the other side of the screen.
Don't do
Yeah,
that.
it's so
He's
bad. I
posting
mean,
anti-Semitic memes like he did during
yeah,
COVID.
right. Well, I'll tell you, it looks like how maybe 15 years ago, a lot of movies would feature bonus content that they'd release on the web, and it would be like 8
Or
3-minute episodes. You know what I mean? Like even Donnie Darko did that, where you had like a bunch of little 3-minute vignettes that you'd see online, and they really were like adjacent to the movie. This seemed like
what do you mean by that? Wait. What are you talking about with Donnie Darko? What do you
like Donnie Darko had a website that was called like the Tangent Universe, and you would go on the website and there'd be little interactive things you could. It was like a advertising campaign for the movie,
Yeah.
and there'd be a countdown at the top where it says like the Tangent Universe
Yeah.
collapses in right, and then there'd be like little like miniature like 2-minute videos that you'd watch and that would like not feature any content per se but that would like hype you up for the movie. This whole movie looks like one of those advertising campaigns from like 2002 or something, where it would probably have worked fine as like several, like let's say there was a
Bonus
real
content on a
right
DVD.
there was a real world of the movie War of the World movie reboot, and as part of the advertising,
Some low budget crap.
yeah, they're going to show
Yeah.
you that, yeah, they're going to
So
give, that's what it looked like. The whole
in
movie looked like that.
the Dawn of the Dead DVD, the
Yeah,
special edition one, the one
right.
that was made by Zack Snyder and James
Yeah,
Gunn,
yeah.
they had this awesome bonus content where it was like a short, like a very short movie with. So remember, there's like, okay, you've seen the movie, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
you said you watched it recently.
I
Remember, there's
watched it
like
like a
this.
month ago, yeah.
Okay, remember, like there's a guy who has like who's clearly owns like a gun store, and he's in a building. He's buying.
Yes. Yeah, yeah.
Try to get to him or whatever.
And he gets
He
bit
gets
before
bit.
they
Anyone?
can. Yeah.
And he do a thing where it's like his story,
Right, yeah, that's
and
perfect.
he
Yeah.
ends up like. Then you see him turn to a zombie in the end. And they also did one with the newscasters in this show, in the
Oh, okay,
movie,
yeah.
where you find out and everything just falls apart. And in the end, like I think zombies are in the studio.
Right, yeah.
Like it was just cool extra content, but it was did not anywhere near the budget of the movie.
Yes.
It was like filmed super clearly on the cheap, but it played along with the movie.
Yeah,
That was cool.
right.
It was just like, oh yeah, these were characters, and now you get to see their story. Like,
Yeah. And this whole movie looks like it would have been a great 7-minute short thing where like you see Ice Cube reacting to the news,
yeah,
and like oh yeah, that's
live streaming, playing video games.
yes, exactly.
Did you see? Crap, what was it? Well, there's two things. You brought up something funny you wanted to do years ago, and I remember when I told
Yeah.
you about the Ice Cube, you said this made you think of it. You wanted to make a movie where you just hired like a bunch of low grade or medium B
Yeah, yeah.
stars on Cameo.
Yeah. I think that'd be great.
Like just order like 50 of them or something, and
Yeah,
just edit together and make a movie. Tell
I
Kevin
think I
Sorbo to
noticed that
say
like
this line, and
yeah. I think I noticed that like half the cast of Lost Boys was on Cameo or something. Like you could
you can make a sequel.
make a sequel to Lost Boys just you wouldn't have Kiefer Sutherland, but you'd have everyone, or Jason Patrick, but you'd have everyone else like but yeah, it reminded me of that. Like you could stitch together a movie with like Kirk Cameron and Corey Feldman and like all these. That'd be great. Yeah, Tara Reid, she'd be on my movie.
Tara Reid, star of Sharknado.
Yeah,
Ian
Ziering.
Her hand, and then she gets like a robot hand with like a sword in like a later movie.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that's pretty sick.
I just saw on Facebook the other day that Tara Reid had died, and she didn't. She's fine. But like
there's that other Tara Reid that accused Biden of being like raping her, and then she just found out she was literally working for Russia.
Right.
And,
yeah.
Ukraine was getting invaded. She was fully in line with Russia, and it was like,
I think she moved to Russia.
People should not be listening to her. She might be bad faith. And there were a bunch of idiots who I followed, and they revealed themselves. Yeah. Like, you should listen to her. And I'm like, no, why should we?
Yeah.
There's no proof. This woman's been disproving a long time ago.
It was neither Tara Reid's. It was just, this guy just like was wrong. I don't know what he was thinking. But yeah,
what would Tara Reid be about?
I don't know. I think it would be like some sort of like action conspiracy thriller. I think honestly, like I had like I was never gonna do it because I figured like you probably could pull it off for like 10 grand or something. Get like a bunch of, you just have to write a script, tell them to read their parts,
One of the worst trends I saw, and this wasn't even, I don't even think this was even because of COVID, where they would have like sequels of movies and like a character couldn't be in the movie or maybe, but they would have them like literally do like a Zoom call or call from a video phone from their
yeah.
And I'd be like, this is garbage. Don't do this. Like, just don't have the character in the fucking movie. Fuck, they did that in Last Jedi with that new Yoda character when they like called her, like,
remember when someone hired Laura Loomer and told her that they had made human grade dog food that humans could eat, and she ate dog food, and it was just like Purina. Yeah. That would be so that could be like a
TikTok talk about that.
Yeah, I saw that very recently. You may have even sent it to me. Someone was talking about it, and it's really funny. And I think that you did send it to me because I commented Showgirls afterwards.
Yeah. What's the line from Showgirls?
Doggy chow. Like
doggy chow.
Naomi ate doggy chow.
Yeah, it's like, who the fuck wrote this movie? That movie is so bad.
I watched that again pretty recently.
It is a strange movie.
It is. I don't think it's fair to say it's a bad movie. Like,
no, it's an amazing movie.
Yeah.
It's garbage, but it's like,
right.
It's done in such you're like, was this intentional? This is like one of the greatest comedies ever made. Except the actors in the movie were not made aware of it. The only actor in the movie that might have been onto it was like, I don't know,
Tom McLaughlin.
No, when he comes in his pants. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. No, I think he was full in. He probably was told he was going to win an Oscar. Robert Davi, I think, probably knew.
Yeah. Paul Verhoeven.
Remember the monkeys that were escaping monkey trouble? Those monkeys knew what was up.
Shit,
He knew what movie they were in. Everyone else didn't know what movie they were in.
This was, though, during...
I can see Toronto being smart.
From 1980s, we've talked about this before, so I'm just going to repeat myself. 1987 to 1997, a 10-year period, Verhoeven made, in this order, RoboCop, Total Recall, Basic Instinct, Showgirls, and Starship Troopers.
Yeah.
Just like fucking amazing run of...
They're all connected. They're all in the same universe.
The same universe.
They're all in the same universe. It all makes sense. It all connects.
Yeah. So anyway, but Showgirls I think holds up. So anyway.
All right. So next week.
Yes.
You say you're gonna try to watch King of the Hill.
I'm gonna watch King of the Hill.
I think if there's anything like worth watching. I feel like
the first episode of Alien Earth will be out.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about that.
That's on Tuesday.
Okay.
And we'll have obviously seen South Park by then. Hopefully.
I'm still under the impression that's not gonna air.
I don't know.
I think the guy Skydance is like, I think they're scared of Trump, man. I don't know.
We'll see.
Like I
But
said,
yeah, there'll be a lot. There'll be a lot of.
This is more effective than any. Who knows? I think also they're trying to fuck with Paramount. I don't like their politics. Don't align with me. They're right wing libertarian.
Yeah,
but I don't. What?
We should have plenty of pop culture to talk about, and the plan will be to tackle some news stuff and then spend some time with the pop culture, more pop culture stuff, centric, kind of leading through the rest of the show.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, on that note, I'm Rob Israel.
I'm Joseph K.
You still ground
about that.
Oh yeah, there you go. All right. Bye.
All right.
Thank you for listening to You Still Going On About That. Please like, comment, share, and if you haven't done already, please follow us on Instagram, YSGOAT, Facebook, YSGOAT, and Twitter, YSGOAT. Thank you, and have a great day.